Today's film, Lesson Zero, 1987, with it's a Bret Easton Ellis novel, the same guy who wrote American Psycho and a few other books that turned into movies. I loved American Psycho, by the way. That's pretty good. This one basically, I think a lot of people know about this movie already. Obviously, great performances from Andrew McCarthy, Jamie Gertz, Robert Downey Jr. It's great performances all around. Um, I try not to spoil it. I don't want to talk about too much because I'm just gonna spoil it. Because it's one of those movies that you just talk about it and talk about it. And James Spader is excellent too. That dude is like a snake in the grass in this movie. He just not in I was gonna say creepy. Yes, he is creepy, but not at first. He's a drug dealer in this movie, and man, he's just a snake. He's just a bastard. But not in the sense you're probably thinking. You're thinking like those movies you see where it's like the guy's obvious. He's not that obvious. He's a casual drug dealer kind of guy. But later in the movie, you start seeing that he's a fucking snake. um, yeah, great performances. Robert Downey Jr. Everybody in the movie is great. I say the strongest performances is probably Robert Downey Jr. and James Spader, definitely. To sum this movie up real quick, it's basically just the dark side of the party life. You know, that party life, just the dark side of it. And basically, it's not really about drug. Yes, there's drug use in it, but it's not about. I guess it is about drugs. I'm not sure, but it's about these three characters. They grew up together, and the guy got kind of separated in life. After they graduated from high school, things kind of went sour. Basically, like I said, I don't want to talk about too much, but um, yeah, it's a great movie, wonderful movie, all about the excess of drugs and or excesses, if I pronounce that right. But it's one of those movies that's just it just they don't even make that they don't make movies like this anymore, and it's kind of sad because it shows how it really is. It's not glorifying drug use. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of drug use in the movie, but it's you get to see the what it does to you, how people spiral out of control. But yeah, it's currently on Netflix. I just watched it about half an hour hours ago. I only watched a few minutes of it and all that, but it just hooked me in. It just hooked me in, and I like the look of the movie. It's very obviously late '80s or like '87, but with movies like this, I'm kind of nostalgic for because I grew up in the late '80s, and I have a good memory. I'm one of the people that I remember things since I was like a baby. You know, not everything, not every day, just certain things. And you watch this movie and you see how people dress in 1987. And I remember like the late '80s, which is not that far away from 1987. And it kind of I feel nostalgic because it just reminds me of my childhood. You know how people used to look and dress and stuff like that. And playing Nintendo games and Atari and all that good stuff. But the movie, yeah, it's there's some unsettling things in the movie. I will say that it's I hear that the book was kind of different, and the author was kind of mad at the movie for a while. Is it Brett or Brent? Oh, Brett, like Bret Hart. Okay, Brett. He was. I think he didn't like the movie for a long time until like years later he realized it's watchable. I think it's a great movie, but obviously it's his baby, But I think certain characters like the character Clay, he was kind of different in the book in the movie, but I don't want to say anything because it's gonna ruin it. But yeah, I will say the character Clay, he was kind of different. In the book, he was different, and the movie, and I found out what the difference is, and I'm glad. But that's all I'm gonna say. But but the feel of the movie, yeah, it's real, nothing fake, no glorifying party life. They show it, and it's real as real can get. Um, I like the way that the movie looked. Obviously, it has the '80s look. I mean, it's not just eight cars. It was made in the '80s, obviously, but it's not. It's not. It's kind of weird. It's not a period piece, but it is in the '80s. But anyways, I like the outfits, the hair, and I like the way all that looks. But I believe the book was a lot. It got into the dirty stuff real fast. I believe. I haven't read it, but I hear things from people that there's a lot more unsettling things in the book. Like they wanted to go there, but this was a 20th Century Fox. I believe it was big studio movie. So I believe they wanted to get deep in that, but they kind of did. It didn't. But yeah, it's I think some people need to watch this movie because they think they can just do whatever they want. They think some people out there they think they could just have their cake and eat it too, like the Robert Downey Jr. character. He thought he can just well, like I said, I don't want to talk about it too much, but yeah, his character thinks that he just had he could just do whatever he wants. I guess I'm not sure, but the character just the dude just like the other character says in the movie. He does not know how to. He just never failed before. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, it's a fine movie. Um, if you don't like movies with drugs or you have problems, like some people they say that like I hear they hear a song or watch a movie and they just can't do it because they used to do drugs, like stuff like that. It depends on your taste in movies. If you really don't like seeing stuff like that, I wouldn't watch it. But I like movies like this because it's the truth. It's real. There's no BS. There's no how you say um it just doesn't hide anything. I mean, it does a little bit, but because the book, like I said before, the book is very the book is very I don't say blunt, but the book showed a lot more things. But you get to see certain things in this movie. But anyways, I'm just rambling. I recommend this movie. It's a good watch. But like I say, if you just don't want to see that kind of stuff, that kind of like drugs and parties and stuff like that, if you really just don't want to see that, then don't watch it. Let me know what you think about the movie in the comment section. You loved it, hate it, but yeah, let me know what you think. But other than that, it's just a well shot movie. I like the part where Robert Downey Jr. His character named Julian. He's just hanging out by the pool, and the way it's lit in the water. I don't know. It's beautiful. The movie's very beautiful. It's almost like a Michael Mann film. Certain parts of it feels like Manhunter, or something like that. But yeah, I love Michael Mann films too. But it has that cinematography feel to it. But I'm pretty sure most of you've probably seen this movie already. This is a very well known movie. But other than that, yeah, it's a good movie. Thank you for watching. Take care.